Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Renfroe has it in his tracks, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
First baseman number 25.
Here's David Freese to stand in. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First offering on its way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So a fairly painless top of the first. Dodgers scoreless. Padres coming to bat. It's the Hyunjin Ryu, a Korean lefty, will be the starter in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. It seems like the more trouble he gets in, the better he pitches.
Leading out for the Padres.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Will Myers. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry. In the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out. Ryu comes set. Here comes the first pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Bellinger's under it. One down. With a moment here in downtown San Diego, we'll look at the Padres starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who you focused on?
Well, I love watching Manny Machado do his thing. He had over 90 RBIs last year. What a great season, but I think he could do even better. His goal this year, I think it's got to be 100 runs batted in. He's that kind of a hitter.
He's set. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Boy, after that base knock right there, Dero, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. A ball and a strike now to Machado. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
1-2, here it comes. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Batting fifth, right fielder, Hunter.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Hunter Renfroe comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Margot over at second. Hosmer at first, 2 out in the inning. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and he's back in standing. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. The 1-2. Another one sent foul. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Still scoreless. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, A.J. Pollock. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Leaves a slider right over the middle. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a real treat today. Guys, what can we expect from the matchup?
You know, Matt, I think the league is eventually going to catch up with him. He's not a guy that's going to light up a radar gun. He has good stuff, not great stuff. But what he does do, and I like, he's not afraid to attack the strike zone. He comes right after the hitters, and he's one of those guys that when he gets on the mound, he's not playing games. He's not afraid to throw the ball over the plate.
First pitch on its way. 0-1 the count. Lau has been having himself quite a year so far. With a sub-3 ERA, he has pitched like one of the league's best.
Well, Manny, these are two guys that aren't hard throwers. They're more touchy-feely guys. Hard, soft, up, down, in and out, D-row. And these are the kind of guys that can really frustrate you when you're in that batter's box.
100%, Dan. When you got a flamethrower on the mound, he's going to live and die with his good stuff. But when you got a finesse guy out there, you step out of the box and a lot of different thoughts start entering your mind. What should I sit on? This is going to be an interesting matchup.
1-0 the count. Now here's his swing and a ground ball for Kinsler at second base. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Bottom of the second, no score. Standing in.
Out for the Padres.
So digging in now, Ian Kinsler, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. He's set and the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Tatis on at first, nobody out. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Popped him up. In there, a base hit. And that's the first out.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Standing in now, Austin Hedges. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And it's a ball and a strike to Austin Hedges. His past history with Hyunjin Ryu, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. And now off the glove as Martin can't hang on. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And I think that's the case of the pitcher being a little too preoccupied with the speed.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, I don't know about that pitch selection right there, D-Roy. You have a base open with the pitcher on deck. Not very good pitching right there.
Dan, as a guy who hit 8th in the National League a time or two, nothing's more difficult than to try and mind meld with the pitcher and come up with a game plan when you know you got the pitcher on deck. Shocking that he was coming after him right there in that big spot, and he paid the price.
And look out. Oh, that got him. And any time you hit the pitcher, you're asking for trouble.
Oh, boy, pro pitchers belong to a closed fraternity, so you don't usually see that very often. And anytime it does happen, folks start hanging on the top steps of the dugout. These things usually don't go unpunished.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Swinging a ball line softly down the line in left, but foul. Padres an early 1-0 lead here in the second. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder.
Digging in now for San Diego, Will Myers. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Myers swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". He was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Trying to keep the score where it is, and the pitch. 1-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 2-2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. One run scores. Here's a second runner around third. And the tag gets him. That'll end the inning, but they do score one on the play. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 1 man left on base. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Padres 2 and the Dodgers. Next for the Dodgers, Max Munson. He'll stand in to open.
Second baseman, Max.
Russell Martin now. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game.
Russell Martin.
First pitch on its way. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Behind 0-2 now.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
From the belt, the pitch. Line drive to center field. Margot is right there, 1 down. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Batting ninth,
the pitcher, Hyunjin Ryu, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike 1. The 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to swing before the pitch is even coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Popped him up. Catch made there by Hosmer, and there are 2 gone now.
the left fielder, number 3.
Digging in to try it again, Chris Taylor, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First delivery to him on the way. Line to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Stepping in now, Justin Turner as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
That's just your classic ribby knock right there, Dan. He's able to turn on the pitch he wanted right there and drive it into the outfield.
Good job getting the barrel to the ball right there, able to get that one through, and picks up an RBI. Hard hit and a well-deserved run batted in.
Into the box now, David Freese. High in the air down the right field line. Renfroe is after it. Into the corner, he makes the catch to end the inning. Only one in the inning here for the guys in blue. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Now at the plate, Eric.
Leading out for the Padres. Third baseman, Eric Hosmer.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Missed with a slider. Ready with the 1-0. He's running. Pitch is high. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
Now a swing and a deep drive to right. And they take the lead. It's gone. Cody Bellinger puts a pair on the board with that homer. 4th home run here in the early going, and it's given the Dodgers a 3-2 lead.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Here's Corey Seager. Lifted the other way down the left field line. After it is Myers. 1 away. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Max Munson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch on its way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Myers is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The catcher, number 55.
Striding in, Russell Martin hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. And there's a swing and a miss by Martin as he falls behind now 0-2.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. On now to the bottom half. Lead it 3-2. Ready for another chance. Fernando Tatis.
Fernando Tatis.
3. Hit him. First base. He's safe.
Digging in, Fernando Tatis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Fernando Tatis.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Hit out towards second. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. Now a long throw to third, but too late, and he's safe at third.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And that will be the last we see in this one of Hyun-Jin Ryu. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Julio Urias takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. Swing and a liner. Foul. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And there's a swing and a miss as Kinsler's down quickly now, 0-2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
In now, Austin Hedges. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ripped toward the gap in right. Tatis rounds third and is digging for the plate. He comes across to score, and they lead now by 4.
They just keep pouring it on this inning. That's 5 runs so far, and they're not finished yet. They've been teeing off on everything they see, and they're showing no signs of stopping anytime soon.
Standing in now, Eric Lau lines softly toward the hole. That's in there. Base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Boy, D-Roy, you're talking about frustrating as a pitcher. You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
0-1, here it comes. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Pollock there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead. 5 innings complete. It's the Friars 7 and the Dodgers 3. Next up for Los Angeles, A.J. Pollock. He singled his last time up.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
No balls and 1 strike. And he lays off for ball 1. Line toward right center. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock, and in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts to watch this batter go the other way was special.
Into the box, Cody Bellinger. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first down.
Now batting, shortstop, Corey.
Now in the box, Corey Seager. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Now a snap move over to first. Runner back standing. Here comes the first pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now the 1-0 is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last two pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
And he'll dive back in safely. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Now the 2-0 home. Runner goes for second. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And the runner back safely. Two balls and two strikes to Corey Seager. Pollock stands at first with one out. Line to the right side. Renfroe back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone.
The batter, number 13.
Now batting, Max Munson. He flew out in his last at-bat. Kike Hernandez will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with two gone and a runner at first. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Now a snap throw to first, and he'll get back in standing. 3 runs, 7 hits, 1 error in the ballgame for the Dodgers to this point. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 left for L.A. Deficit holds at 4. It's 7-3. Kike Hernandez will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing second base, number 14.
Digging in and looking for more, Will Myers.
Let's play ball.
Leading out for the Padres.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special. To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Third baseman,
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Manny Machado. He drove in 2 runs on a double in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Taylor is there, and he makes the catch for the second out. At the plate, Hunter Renfroe has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch. Another slow breaking ball that misses down low. Myers leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now a throw over to first, and the runner will get back standing. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Oh, here's a shot out to right center. Myers is on his way home. He scores as they push the lead to 5 now.
Great piece of hitting here. Man on first, and they're playing him to pull, but he crosses them up and goes the other way with it, making the outfielder cover a lot of extra ground. That allowed the runner to come all the way around from first to score, and that was a great piece of hitting.
Into the box now, Fernando Tatis. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. 8 runs on 13 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
2-1.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. And that is off the wall in right field. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Man, it's like deja vu all over again. 2 well hit back-to-back doubles that bring in a run. This one ends up going off the wall, and it looks like they've got a pretty good idea what this guy's trying to do to them out there. Definitely getting some good swing.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. In now, Ian Kinsler, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Softly hit here to the left side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Russell Martin now. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners.
And he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot for Russell Martin. First home run of the campaign for him as they try to claw back. It's a 5-run deficit.
Well, they're not there yet, but a solo homer to lead off the inning will do wonders for any team's confidence. We'll see if the next few batters can continue the comeback effort here. Just need to string some good at-bats together now.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter.
Number 36.
Paulo Orlando will get the call here as he'll hit for the
Number
pitcher.
16.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Smoke toward the hole, and that's through for a hit.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Standing in now, Chris Taylor. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike one. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. One and one to the Dodgers leadoff man. Solis is a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the park. It's a rare day that someone takes him deep, which obviously makes him a very valuable commodity in the bullpen.
One of the things as a manager you want to do, you want to bring a reliever in and know that he can keep the ball in the ballpark, and this guy does a great job of that. He's near impossible to get the ball in the air to lift for a home run, and it's one of the reasons why he's a real effective relief pitcher.
Into the box, Justin Turner, as he rips it on the ground to second. Taken in by Kinsler. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So one run on 2 hits, including the home run. No errors, and no one left. It is stretch time. Rays lead it 9-4. Joe Kelly gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Joe Kelly.
Stepping up now, Austin Hedges. He'll
Out for the Padres, Captain Austin Hedges.
Play ball.
digging in once again, David Freese. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike one.
Objective number one right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Behind 0-2 now. Freese behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. Freese is retired, and there's one away. So striding forward now, A.J. Pollock. He's 2 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. To short. Fielded cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And it wouldn't be a game in Southern California without the obligatory beach ball sighting as this one makes its way onto the field. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Dodgers down in order. They trail it here 9-4. Here's Will Myers. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. Lifetime versus Joe Kelly. He's
Baseman, Eric Hosmer. Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Scott Alexander.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Alexander, 28 years old. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
A ball and a strike to the Padres' first baseman. There he goes. Chopped weakly up the first base line. That winds up foul for the second strike. Now a throw over. Don't want to forget about it. Myers gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And another throw over. Keeping particularly close tabs on him. Towards second. But this is hauled in by the second baseman, and he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Manny Machado. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First things first, here's a throw over. Back in standing. First offering on its way. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Runner at first here, one man out. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back in standing. Wow, he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Here's a look over to first. Just keeping him close. Into the box now, Hunter Renfroe, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. Throw over to first, and he's back easily. 2 out with the man at first. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. 1 left for San Diego. They're on top, however, 9-4. A nighttime view of what they call America's finest city, San Diego, California. Few would argue. Thanks for joining baseball on the show. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Aaron Luke will come on to pitch here, and he'll move into the number 5 spot in the lineup now on the double switch.
Number 38.
Frankie Cordero is into the ball game as well as a part of that aforementioned double switch as he'll take over in the number 6 spot in the lineup.
Frankie Cordero.
Striding in to start the ninth, Corey Seager, and they'll need him to get something going here. He's set. Here it comes. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
Stepping in now, Kike Hernandez. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Russell Martin now, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
2 out, nobody on. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Bounce to first. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. The San Diego Padres used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Eric Lau notches his 3rd win of the year. Hyunjin Ryu struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.